Hello viewers, today for initial checkout we have a General Electric 900 MHz cordless telephone, and this is model number 26938GE1-D. And the reason I bought this was because a while back I had purchased a telephone. It was in the shape of a dog bone, and I couldn't get it to work, and so for that reason I don't think I ever made any videos of it. But the telephone was made by Atlinks, and it was more or less, as far as I could tell, a relatively generic 900 MHz handset. The button layout was identical to this telephone. So I went around and got it, and my intention was to take the electronics board out of this telephone and put it in the dog bone phone and hopefully get that to work. So the day after I bought this telephone, two new in-box dog bone phones showed up on eBay. So I bought them, and then now I have this, and quite frankly I really had no intention of buying this other than to use it for parts, but looks like now we will not be doing that. So instead we will just use it as normal and see if it works. Right now it's displaying no battery on the screen, which is kind of ironic because how else would it be getting power other than by the fact there's a battery plugged into it? So that's kind of strange. Now admittedly I have the wrong kind of battery connected, but I believe it calls for a nickel cadmium 3.6 volt cell. This is a metal hydride, but usually they're interchangeable without a problem. But anyways, the charge in use light is not illuminating at the moment. Or actually, I think it is. It's just so dim you can't see it. Let's see what we can do here. I really am having a hard time telling if that's even... Okay, it is coming on. Alright, so that's interesting. That is so strange. I wonder if this battery is no good. That is a possibility. I haven't used a telephone that would take this battery in a very long time. So this battery's been sitting for probably close to a year. Okay, now we don't have no battery on there. This right row or column of buttons is not as sensitive as it should be. Alright, okay. Let's put it back on charge and see what happens. The screen illuminated, and it's not saying no battery. Now it's saying no battery again. I'm gonna go upstairs and grab a different battery, because perhaps the batteries is the problem. Okay, I got more batteries now, and I should have, I see it, I should have the proper battery for this. It should be this battery. This is I don't know what the model number is, but anyways. Made a mess here with all these other batteries. Oh, now it's not saying no battery anymore. Now it's saying no battery. So let's try the correct battery and see what happens. I don't know if this battery has a charge or not. This is a NiCad battery. No, that was right the first time. Okay. No charge. Actually, I don't know if this battery is any good either. It would have been a very long time since I've used it. Wish I could see if the charge light was coming on or not. I think it is illuminated right now. Yeah, it is. Let's see, is this going to work? It still says no battery, but yet it works just fine, so I don't understand that. It could just be that the telephone is no good. I've never found these Atlinks made telephones to be very reliable whatsoever, which is a shame because otherwise I think they're not bad telephones. Let's see here. That is another questionable battery. Let's see if I can get a non-questionable battery here. Okay, this was used recently. Actually, let's try this. Of course, the plug isn't the right size, but we're just gonna jam it in there anyways. Seems to like this battery. Alright, well we'll go with this battery for now. It could be that these other two batteries are just spoiled. That is a strong possibility. Actually, this battery is spoiling. The plug is not in the greatest of condition. The wires is coming out of there. That's not any good. You have to put a new plug on that battery. Well, let's plug in the phone cord here and then we'll give it a test. That seems to be working fine, so maybe it's just an issue with those other batteries. Well, if this is going to work, let's go ahead and check out the buttons. Like the pound, the star, it kind of cancels everything out, I guess. Redial. The number 2 is in there. Gotta open a call log for this. Now, it says there's no calls, but when I did actually, admittedly, this is the second checkout for me. I plugged this telephone in earlier today, and it had a call log. And there was no battery in it when it was sent, so I'm not quite sure why the call log disappeared between now and then. I find that very bizarre. See if we get different channels here. Alright, let's call the test phone. Okay, here we go. Testing. 1, 2, 3. It seems to transmit okay. Hello. 1, 2, 3. It is working on both ends. I turn the volume up all the way. This is the volume up all the way. Volume 4. Testing. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of cool that it displays the channels on there. This looks like it may be a 40 channel, which is actually quite a few considering most of them are just 25. Alright, well, let's call it. We got caller ID. That's what the ring sounds like. So let's go ahead and answer it. Hello. 1, 2, 3. So that seems to be working. I don't see it doing that crazy battery thing anymore. That paging happens awfully quickly for how long it takes to get a ring signal to it. So we got 3 languages. Area code, we're 203. I think we have 3 ringtones on here. What a creative selection. We got tone or pulse dialing. And default. I'm not sure what defaults we're talking about here. Since I don't know what it is, sure, we'll get default. Alright, well, it seems to work.
Good evening. Need writing checks? Then don't. Use our automatic bill pay instead. Friday, April 20th. People's United Bank. Time, 7:13.
Sounds a little muffled. There's not much in the high in brilliance range frequencies, but whatever. Alright, so I guess that works. We do have to take care of these buttons. This column of buttons does not work very well. And other than that, it seems to work okay. It's very clean, which is good. So we shouldn't have much to do as far as that goes. Yeah. We'll do another video on this and we'll try to fix those buttons. Otherwise, it seems to be working good. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, and out. Oh no, that's not it. There's one other thing I wanted to mention. The cord on this phone is awfully long. It's probably about 1.5 times the length of a typical power cord. So that's kind of nice. Okay, now that's it.